Hey, what's up everybody? Chris here, and today I'm bringing you my review of Seed of Chucky, which is one of the worst movies that I've seen in quite a while. So I'm going to get that out of the way up front and just say it as it is. It's just not a very good movie. Before I get into this review though, in case you're not aware, I'm making an effort to review all the Child's Play movies ahead of the release of the remake or the reboot that's going to be released this month, actually. I think it's June 21st when that's coming out. So what I'll do is I'll link the other reviews that I placed in the description below. This is going to be relatively short and sweet, but even though this is clearly the movie where the Child's Play series really leans heavily into more comedic, a more comedic tone and tries to be a little bit more of a B movie, it just, in my opinion, doesn't work. And oddly enough, there's sort of this weird juxtaposition where this is the most gory of all the Child's Play movies that I've seen so far. And I think this is the only one that I really hadn't seen any of out of the whole series. So I went into this not knowing a whole lot about it other than, just having the assumption that after Bride of Chucky, it was going to try to build on that and be a little bit more over the top, a little bit more of a B movie. And it does that. It's just that it often falls really flat. And to me, it goes from being, kind of tongue-in-cheek to just flat out seedy, pun intended, and just tasteless. I just did not find it entertaining at all. It was one of those movies that as I watched it, I just kept waiting for it to end. I didn't have sort of the dark fun that I would associate with the original Child's Play movie, which again, I think is a really actually good, solid horror movie. The first two movies, in fact. That just was not present here. And to me, this is where the series has kind of fully lost its way. You see some of that, in my opinion, happening in Bride of Chucky, but this really kind of takes it to another level. The plot is, that after Bride of Chucky, Tiffany and Charles Lee Ray, or Chucky's child, a doll that's born, goes on a mission to find his parents. And at the end of Bride of Chucky, you get the sense that this is just a straight up evil doll that is going to be the embodiment of evil. It attacks a police officer into that movie as soon as it comes out of the womb. Here, it's a child living in England who is trapped in a circus act, who wants to do good things in the world and wants to find his way in the world. And of course, at the beginning of the movie, he manages to escape. He makes his way back over to the United States, after seeing on TV that they're making a movie about Chucky. So he goes to Hollywood, finds the Chucky doll and the Tiffany doll they're using in the production, manages to somehow use the amulet which he has, I guess, from the end of Bride of Chucky from the cemetery to resurrect them, and then we're sort of off to the races. But there's just a lot of lewdness in this that, for me, and just sort of my taste in movies just didn't work. It just felt really dumb and really stupid, and it just felt like a slog to get through it. So, there are a variety of scenes in here that I could go into some description about, but I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to give you sort of my quick and dirty summary here, which is to say, avoid this one. If you haven't seen any of the Child's Play movies, just go back and watch the original ahead of the reboot so you can be aware of some of the callbacks that are probably going to happen in that. The second one, again, I think is really good. The third one's okay, and it's all kind of gone downhill from there. So if I had to assign a final score to this movie, it would be probably a 3 out of 10. Again, it's got a couple of little moments that work here and there, but overall, it's just not, for me, enjoyable. I just didn't like it. So next up, I think I've got Curse of Chucky on the agenda, which I don't know that I've seen all the way through. Maybe I've seen bits and pieces of that. I've seen Cult of Chucky. I'm not sure about Curse of Chucky, so we'll see. Maybe that one will sort of right the ship, so to speak, and we'll put this series on the right track, at least for my taste. So we'll take a look at that and see, and I'll be back with my review of that soon. I'm also going to have a video posted in the next few days that is a summary of some books that I've read. So kind of a capping of some book reviews that I've been working on. So if you enjoy, novels, you enjoy literature, be sure to check that out. But I'll be back soon with Curse of Chucky, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.